Welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and the home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Arizona Wildcats taking on the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Arizona will put it away to start this one. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Receiver going in motion. They go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. All right, guys, let's talk for a second about Hawaii. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference.
He unleashes a long one. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Johnson. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On the direct snap, it's Hood. And they are knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense declaws the Wildcat.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Wildcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and force the incompletion.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Barfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He might want another play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And he muffs it, a loose football. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Direct snap. It's Hood. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Fafita. He's moving out of the pocket. Uncorks one to the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking.
Fires toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Second down, he'll throw it. Back open in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Wildcats want to move quickly. They'll run it on first and goal.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Arizona. Quick strike through the air for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. They're working that left side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
He makes a catch. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. He wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Rainbow Warriors are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Zings it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the run. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. Trying to barge their way in. And this was just a low-man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point here will tie the game.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On the direct snap, it's Hood. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Hood. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Handoff from the gun. Still on his feet at the 40. There he goes. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
I love this offense calling RPO anywhere on the field because this running back is a home run threat every time he touches the football. At any point on the field, he has the ability to get in the second level of this defense and hurt him with his speed.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He makes a grab, and he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He'll take it himself. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped edges short.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Woods. They'll be denied. That would never had a chance at all, and the defense gets the turnover on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
On the direct snap, it's Hood. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap, it's Hood. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Looking for a man, it's Fafita. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's caught. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that wide receiver screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Let's go, let's go. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Makes the catch.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, Hawaii. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Arizona in a hurry. To the air on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And as he throws, just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Arizona comes out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Well, the Saints did a great job staying back in that cover 2 look. He's got basically that half of the field. He's reading the quarterback's eyes, and he knows where he's going with it. He was able to make a jump on the ball and end up picking it off.
Wants to go up top on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 25, exactly where he would have been if he'd taken the knee. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Hood. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. The Wildcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Fires to the middle. He's got it. All by himself down the middle. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Arizona.
when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And here's the return. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fakes to grab. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Rainbow Warriors will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Just keep slinging it. Right on target this time. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it to a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Someone even said sneaky. Touchdown Warriors! They take the lead with the 6.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Hood. There he goes. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Creates a little room. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the wildcat.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Arizona right back to the line.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Arizona. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Bringing it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Just going to keep it after the snap.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
The Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Johnson. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Hood. Pressure coming. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Throwing right. Complete downfield. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Lets it fly. It's caught downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Gets the back moving. They just keep firing. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football.
Turning it on. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Defense in press coverage. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense. And they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Might be calling a hot route. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Bust through behind his pad. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Oh, they're after him. Got it in the middle. It's Woods.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Got it, looking for a first. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
And obviously, getting the completion, it's a killer. They get a new set of downs. You've got to find a way to make a play now. The saving grace, I guess, Jesse, is he ran out of bounds and stopped the clock, so at least the clock isn't going.
Yeah, and David, it's just a situation right now defensively. I think you just got to take more chances, right? You may have to blitz, you may have to sell out, you might risk giving up a big play, but it's just so critical at this juncture of the game that you're able to retake possession to give yourself a chance to win.
Trying to impose their will with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Coming out with it, it's Hunter. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Blasted as he lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. Keeps looking downfield. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been